Mike Grumbles here with Exit Realty of the South, and today, as you can see, I'm not in my usual environment. I'm at Max Harpeth Bikes here in Franklin, Tennessee. Something you will see if you've been around Franklin or you're thinking about moving to Franklin is this bright yellow MHB logo that Max got on his shirt. You see that a lot. It's on the backs of bicyclists all around town. It's also, I'm proud to say, we're both on the board with the Girls Softball Association in Franklin, and so you'll also see this logo on the backs of some girls' jerseys that are playing softball in the spring and summer here and around Franklin and all of Williamson County. So, Mac, thanks for doing a little interview with me today. The reason for this interview today is to really understand a little bit more about your business, but also a little bit more about bicycling and how that relates to the home purchase and where you decide to this. What would be the first thing somebody should do if they're thinking about relocating to Franklin or moving within Franklin and want to be in a bicyclist ride-out community? What should they do first?
You know, the most important thing you want to have is a neighborhood where you're going to have access to some of these great roads we've got out here that are fun to ride on, where the traffic is light, where you can get to them without a lot of trouble. We've got great places like the Trace, where people love to ride, and from Franklin you can ride your bike out to the Trace. It's only about 7 miles down the road, and so you can ride there and have a good time from your house. You want a place that's got a nice neighborhood, hopefully something that's a little bit flat, so when you come in tired, you're not killing yourself. You know, some people live on top of these hills, and the last thing they're doing on the way home is gassing it to the top of the hill. So you want some place generally that's going to be close to the places you like to ride. Fieldstone is great on this side of town. West Haven, of course, is nice. A lot of small neighborhoods are really solid. Try and want to avoid being near the really busy intersections. I'm not sure I want to be at Murfreesboro Road and not 65, whereas Murfreesboro Road and Mac Hatcher is perfect. They got this brand new linear park they're building. It'll be a lot of fun.
Right. That sounds great. It's
good yeah, and on the other side of town, of course, there's McKay's Mill and all those places off of Clovercroft that are then open up the east side of town. Different kind of riding, a little flatter, and not as many fun places to go. You're trying to through a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of houses on that east side of 65. I wouldn't think that those are very rideable subdivisions when you got to cross over 65.
Oh yeah, and there's right. There's a lot, and in that side of 65, it's a lot more hills in those neighborhoods over there. Some of them are, anyway, big hills, and you have to figure a way across. And that doesn't, whether you're going under it on Liberty Pike or right past the mall on Baker's Bridge or Moore's Lane, suddenly you're like dragging yourself through a lot of congestion. That stops being fun, and there's not as many bike lanes.
Right.
Coming this way from there.
Yeah, Franklin's been pretty good about providing that bike lane, and so especially like you're talking about here on Hillsborough Road, and now with the widening project on Mac Hatcher, there's definitely some place where if you're along one of those main streets, you can get over and start your ride without having a transportation before the ride begins.
Right, absolutely. You head out 96 West, and 96 West is actually lined as a bike route. Although it doesn't say bike lane, it is a bike route. So it's fairly bike friendly all the way out to the Trace.
Okay. What about those guys or gals even that ride and aren't so concerned about riding out from home? I mean, they've got a bike rack and they don't mind lugging that thing around with them. You guys offer anything? You do some group rides from here or anything?
We do group rides from here. We ride, the guys just went out, they're going to do about 25 miles tonight, do some hill work on Wednesdays. That's usually our route. So we leave out of here, we ride every Tuesday night and most Wednesday nights.
I do a little bit of riding myself. I'm not nearly as avid a rider as Mac and some of his friends here that go on these group rides, but I want to tell you, if you're thinking about starting bicycling, get into MHB. It's right here on the corner of Mac Hatcher and Hillsborough Road, right beside Laha, back behind the Zaxby's and Regents Bank here. Get in, talk to Mac. He'll get you hooked up with a great bike and invite you to one of the group rides, right?
Absolutely. And we've got some maps available, so if you come into town, you're talking to Mike about homes, stop in. I've got some maps. I can actually line out where the routes are, where the fun roads are, and then you can match them up with the homes that Mike showed you.
Sounds great. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Click on the link down below. I'll have a link to my website where you can look for homes. And also I'm going to put a link down there where you can get in touch with Mac here via his email and the shop number here to see when they're open. You can get jumped in here. All right, thanks for watching.